Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria Dickerson of the Glamour Grace Faith blog, and I'm super excited because today I am making my first video. I have said so many times, I'm gonna make a video, and then I didn't. So I'm so happy that I'm finally doing what I said I was gonna do. Fun fact, I already made this video. I did it, it was done. I went to upload everything and it was in the wrong file format. That just proves what a rookie I am, and I guess that's to be expected with your first video. This channel will be dedicated to things that I love. It will mainly be focusing on reviews of shoes. I know that I take a lot of time when I'm making luxury purchases, and I scour the internet for blog posts and videos on YouTube, and I really value the reviews that I see. So I wanted to make sure that my channel was helping you guys with your luxury purchases. And so without further ado, let's talk about my two favorite nude pairs of shoes. These Valentinos are an absolute must-have. Look. Stunning, 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 stunning. The Rockstuds, they're perfect. The way they glisten. Whenever I wear these, I honestly just feel like a true princess with a little bit of edge. These are 85 millimeters, so they are a little bit lower than the standard heel height that I usually wear, which is 100 millimeters. And I think that adds to how comfortable they are because, you guys, these shoes are extremely comfortable. But I do think that even if you were to get the 100 millimeter height, I think they would still be extremely comfortable. I think it's the toe box. The toe box is not super tight. You have the perfect level of toe cleavage, but at the same time, it's still sexy and sleek. The color is stunning. I think I need to tell you guys how I ended up with these shoes. So, like I said in the beginning, I love to do research when I'm making luxury purchases. I don't just throw money out the window. You know, we're not Rockefellers over here, most of us, so we want to make sure that we spend our money wisely, right? So I was pretty dead set on getting the Jimmy Choo Roll Me pump, and I went to Nordstrom. That's what I was doing. That's what I came to do. And I go in there. I try them on. They were super comfortable. They would be great for work. But the nude color was honestly disgusting. It was this eggy hot mess. It was not flattering. I don't really think it would be flattering on 90% of people's skin tones, and I was honestly disgusted. And so dramatic, but I was. And the salesperson recommended these shoes to me. Of course, $300 more. Of course I love it. I always love more expensive things. Who is shocked? Nobody's shocked. So I put these on, I instantly fell in love, and I knew they had to be mine. I have no regrets. They're still just as stunning as when I first got them, and they're still probably top 3 shoes I own. Yeah, I can confidently say these are in the top 3 shoes that I own. Highly recommend them. So sizing, that's something that everyone wants to know. I know I hate when I watch reviews and people don't bring up sizing because it's like, hello, that's what you probably came here for. So I wear an 8.5 in American shoes. These shoes are 38. Patent leather does stretch, so I think that you guys should go down half a size. That is what I was advised to do, and that is why they fit perfectly. I cannot stand when people have those big gaps in the back of their shoes because their shoes are too big, they're too stretched out. It honestly disgusts me. I don't even care if you guys think that's dramatic to say. I really think it's so tacky when people have those big gaps and they can barely walk and they're walking like baby deers. Like, no, just wear flats. You can't walk in heels, just wear flats. So buy the right size, because if it gets baggy in the back, that is not going to be cute. It's not going to be elegant. You're not going to look like a lady. It's just going to look like a hot mess. So get the right size. Like I said, I sized down slightly. Now they fit perfectly. That's what I would recommend. That is what the salesperson advised me to do when I first got them. And just always, always, always remember that patent leather does stretch. Louboutin, 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 honey. You guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, Christian Louboutin, I was made for Christian Louboutin, and Christian Louboutin was made for me. People say that Christian Louboutin shoes are very uncomfortable, but the thing is, they're made for people with narrow feet. I have very narrow feet, so these shoes fit me perfectly. They look so elegant on me, and I'm such a sucker for them. So these shoes I highly, highly, highly recommend if you do have narrow feet. Look at the stunning shade of Nude. I love Christian Louboutin Nude. I love the amount of toe cleavage this gives you. It gives you a fair amount of toe cleavage, not like an extreme amount, but the toe box is rather narrow, so you do want to definitely keep that in mind. Some people are funny about toe cleavage. Some people love it. Some people don't like it. Some people are indifferent about it. But if you are going to make a large purchase, you want to make sure that you're comfortable with the level of toe cleavage that you are going to be showing. These are 100 millimeters, so that's my normal heel height. I usually wear 100 millimeters in 90% of my shoes. I think 120 is too tall to walk around in for an extended period of time. That's about 5 inches. So I think if you're going to do 120, those shoes are really great from valet to the table. So like you get out of valet, you go and sit down at the table, and that's that. So you weren't really walking that much. That's what I'd recommend 120 millimeters for. But if you are going to be walking around, if you're going to be shooting pictures, if you're going to do any of those things, I would say 100 millimeters is my sweet spot because it's still super sexy, but I can walk with ease. And I'm a very experienced heel walker, so I'm very used to walking in heels. I can run in heels. I can do anything you could imagine in heels. But I would say 120 if you're not just going to be sitting down. 120 is a little high. So like I said, these are 100 millimeters. Look at that beautiful thin heel. These shoes are honestly art. They're not gonna fit like tennis shoes. So when I say they're comfortable, I mean I can wear them for hours and hours and I feel fine. I'm not saying that they feel like Uggs. I think a lot of times people say, oh my gosh, these heels, they're so uncomfortable, they're so hard, blah, 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 blah. It's like, this is art, okay? It's art. That is what shoes are. And if you don't have that appreciation for the shoes and you're so worried about how they feel and how comfortable they are, then honestly, you probably shouldn't be wearing designer shoes because this is something that is handcrafted. This is handcrafted beauty right here. Sizing. So, funny thing about the sizing, again, I must go back to it. People say they sized up several sizes. If you're having to size up several sizes, that's because these shoes probably aren't for you. Like I said, Christian Louboutin is really good for people with narrow feet. These are true to size. Like I said with the Valentinos, they are patent leather, so they are gonna stretch. So these I get in my normal size. I actually don't even need to end up sizing down because they already are pretty snug. I want to tell you guys a little bit about sizing in general with heels and with patent leather specifically. You want them to feel snug like a hug, but you don't want them to be so tight that it's cutting off the circulation in your foot and you're like, ugh, like you just can't even deal. So make sure that when you're going in, you're not buying the wrong size, because I can't stress this enough. You do not want them to get super baggy and have that huge gap in the back. That looks so bad. So like I said, these are true to size for me. People might tell you to size up. Again, you do not want them to be super baggy years down the line. So make sure that you get the size that's right for you. Again, it's also going to depend on how long your toes are, not to get too specific, but that's also going to affect things. Like I said, this is all about the toe box. Most of the shoes I wear are all about the toe box. So if you have long toes, you might need to size up a whole size. So like I said, make sure that it fits snug like a hug, but it shouldn't be cutting off your circulation. If you take the shoes off and your feet are purple, then obviously that's not the right size, honey. So thank you for watching my first video. I had so much fun making it twice. And I hope that you guys will stay tuned for my upcoming content. If you are interested in luxury shoes and you like designer shoes and you like shoes in general, then I think my channel will be something that really interests you. I think that's probably going to be mainly what I'm going to be focusing on, because even years ago when I first said I wanted to start a YouTube channel, I always knew that I wanted to revolve it around shoes. That's something I'm extremely passionate about. And I once had a friend and she said, oh, all you care about is shoes and Paige. Paige is my dog, and she's not wrong. Thanks for watching.